Hey, welcome back. I'm sitting here with a beautiful young lady by the name of Crystal Bright. Yeah, really. We've heard a lot about her, as we started our submission process and people started recommending who we should check out. Her name kept coming up, so we thought, Crystal Bright and the Silverhands, what a neat name, let's check it out. I have to say, I hear so many musical influences, style influences, everything from Mediterranean to, it goes everywhere, but we're going to let her tell you about that. So, Crystal, tell us a little bit about where you're coming from musically, because it's very interesting.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, basically, it's just all of my influences and musical groups that I've been in the past since I've been playing music. I started playing piano when I was 7. And then I started playing guitar in middle school because it was cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that helped me play, various string instruments later.
Good.
I played a vihuela and a mariachi band in grad school.
Excellent.
And I was really first inspired by Tori Amos and Bjork and PJ Harvey in high school, and that's when I started writing a little bit.
Good.
And then I've always been really interested in other cultures, so I studied anthropology in undergrad, and then I found out about ethnomusicology, which is music and anthropology, which is the perfect combination, because music is part of culture.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so I went to grad school for that, and ended up getting to play in a mariachi band, and I played the vihuela, and that's when I started
really cool.
playing the accordion, and I played in the Chinese ensemble and a samba group, and got to sing some Portuguese songs and sing some Chinese, and played in a Ugandan ensemble, and that's when I got the adungu, which is the African harp that I play.
Wow.
And played in a gamelan, and that really helped me with my rhythm and syncopation.
Right.
And I studied flamenco dancing in Spain for a little while.
That's always interested me greatly. I have a great love for flamenco dancing, yeah.
So all of those things kind of just mesh up inside of me, and they come out in this way that they want to come out. And, I sit down and I'm not like, I'm going to write a Spanish tune right now, or I'm going to write a whatever African tune. It's just kind of everything combined together.
You just heat it up and it comes to the top. Yeah, I understand the process exactly. That's very, very interesting. What would you say fuels all of that adventure? Something, obviously, because
something in my blood.
you've been all over the place, and you've had a lot of experiences that people would really, just love to have. Myself included.
Yeah.
Phil too, probably.
Oh yeah, yeah. Crystal, what do you write about? What influences your lyrics? I know I really liked. By the way, she did a disc called "Muses and Bones," which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I love the lyrics of it. Where does that come from?
Well, a lot of them, well, not a lot, but a few of them come from folk tales and myths, because I've read a lot of Joseph Campbell and Clarissa Pinkola Estes, and I was really inspired by the analysis and the themes and lessons that are in the folk tales that are archetypal and, kind of resonate with everyone, no matter what culture you're in.
Right.
So, reading those analysis and learning about the themes and the stories are really touching, like the Little Match Girl song, which is on the CD, Skeleton Woman, which is an Inuit folktale, which is on the first CD.
Wow.
And the Misplaced Zygote that we're going to play tonight. Was inspired by the Ugly Duckling story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's, the zygote is, the part of the, the embryo before, and the whole song is called The Misplaced Zygote Down the Wrong Chimney. So it's kind of like it's kind of like feeling like you've been dropped into the wrong family, even though supposedly we choose our family before birth, some people say.
So then your lyrical influences are as diverse as your musical influences.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great match for that.
And sometimes it's just from dreams. I have, ideas from dreams or crazy. I have really crazy, adventurous dreams.
Good.
So I get a lot of, actually, melodies too.
That happens
from
to me
that.
as well.
And also just that state of, getting ready to go to bed or waking up, and melodies and lyrics just kind of flow out. And It's a lot of social commentary, you know, like about how we're destroying the earth and we need to.
So it's in the
Clean it up.
twilight when the brain is between the alpha and the beta
Yes.
stage that
Yes.
all that's
Yeah,
happening.
Yeah, it's like channeling.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and then just different things about getting your creativity back and finishing things. You know, the first song I wrote that was on this album too, Muses and Bones, was about being able to go back and finish things and move forward with my creativity, and how I can only do that.
Yes.
You know, and no one else can do that work for me, even though somebody was trying to at the time, and I was like. And one of the lyrics is, give me the blueprints and,
Right.
and wait and see.
Certainly, I understand that, and we certainly like the outcome of what's happened when you got a chance to do that.
Thank you.
You know, you have a new disc, I think, coming out, or it's already out.
Well, yeah, Muses and Bones. We released.
That is the new disc.
That is the new one.
We released that 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
and I've already started recording again, but that's going to be a slow process.
Well,
Oh, okay.
yeah, some of them are.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
And that's okay, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm anxious to hear you perform, and I think everybody is. And I want to make just a slight point here that I kind of noticed you coming in the door with something quite unusual that doesn't come through our door very often into the studio, but nevertheless, it's quite intriguing. You brought a saw.
Yes.
Tonight.
Usually they stay in the garage.
Yeah.
But,
I'm fortunate enough to have heard your track, so I know it's so well placed in the song and it makes so much sense. But this is just really, I think the viewers will be really excited to see it used so well.
Yeah, thank you.
Very much so.
Actually, we were talking about this earlier. The first time I ever saw a saw being played was on that movie Delicatessen,
Mm-hmm.
which is a French film.
Mm-hmm.
And that was maybe 12 or 15 years ago, and I thought to myself, wow, that is so cool. I really want to learn how to do that. So then, like 8 or 9 years later, I finally did.
That's cool. Where do you go to learn how to play a song?
YouTube.
All right.
No kidding.
Well, that's
Wow.
that
Just
makes sense.
How to play a musical
Yeah.
saw,
What can't you find, right?
Exactly.
Well, we're looking forward as your band tunes up and is getting ready for you to come in and treat us with the Misplaced Zygote, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we're gonna, while Crystal gets ready, we're gonna let you hear about some really good services from some really good people, our sponsors. So stay tuned.